Hi guys, it's Blackie for Shaman's Forge Bushcraft with a little bit of a gear idea for you. A while back I picked up a piece of gear, a fire starting tool that I wanted to try out. And I've had about 4, 5, 6 months of it now, playing around with it. And I would like to talk to you about it and see what you think about it. I'm not a big fan of magnesium fire starters. I know there are a lot of people love them. But most of the time when you pick up one of them Dones bars, it's a good bar of magnesium, a teeny little bitty ferrocerium rod on it, and you've got a little bitty old keychain on it. A lot of times the ferrocerium rod pops out of it. You work hard getting all those shavings of magnesium, and then when it ignites, whoosh, it's gone. It might as well be a flash bulb. I prefer something that lasts longer, and in my neck of the woods, as common and easy to procure as fat light or grease wood is, that's what I use rather than magnesium. I can find it make shavings and do the same job. But I realize that is not the case for everybody, and sometimes it's better to have this as a starter. Maybe there's some tricks that I don't know because I'm not in your neck of the woods. And so when I got this, I thought about it as an idea. It had a lot of good features to it. Let me get it out now and I'll tell you about it. The device is called a magna-fire. M-A-G-N-A-F-I-R-E. Magna-fire. This is a standard magnesium bar like we're all aware of. This is the new one. I'm going to give you a close-up. Okay, first up, it has a real nice magnesium ferrocerium rod right there, fire rod. Nice and thick. Takes a lot of good things and showers a real good set of sparks. Comes with a decent striker as well to generate sparks. Hope you can see those on the video. Now, it also comes with a hole in it, as you can see. What that hole's for is for military, can be for us too, applications, where 9mm bullet will fit into this side, and you take the heel of your boot and you bear down, and it'll crack the bullet apart so you can use the powder as an accelerant in your fire making. The other side is narrower, so a military 223 or 556 will fit in there and it'll do the same job. On the back side of it right here, it's got a striker bar, one of them all-weather matte striker bars. Pretty nice, actually. I've used it several times, and you can see right here where I've shaved magnesium off and went through that process. But the big addition in it is this. That is a pencil sharpener built into it that is designed for you to make shavings. You can stick in your little stick. One second, I'll grab a stick. Alright, you take your little stick. Dry hardwood is best. I'm using my Condor bush lower, Mr. Micah. Also got my little hawk over there, so I am following my challenge. That's a sidebar. Now you stick your stick in there and you start turning it toward it, and it starts generating shavings. Now everybody knows what a pencil sharpener is. Everybody does. But the advantage of it is it's built into this device, and it generates them powder fine little shavings that allows you to keep generating a big bird's nest. Now this would be real handy, as you know, and everybody else. I don't have to tell you that whenever you've got wet wood, it's wet on the outside usually. Not green wood, wet wood. If I beat it against a tree, take the bark off of it, split it down to the dry wood of the core, I have something I can possibly make fire with. But often it takes so much knife work to process it down fine enough. This allows me to stick it in there just a stick and start generating shavings right then. So I can sit and make powder fine shavings, you know, for nothing. When the stick starts to get a little too pointed, out comes the knife, blunt it off again, stick it back in there, start turning, and there starts rolling out all them shavings again. So, you know, in one hit, I can take a little stick like that and make a bird's nest of shavings. You know, a lot of times when we're looking for something to generate, we can find that piece of dry wood up off the ground that snaps when we pick it up, but it's small in diameter. With this, I can make a bird's nest. For that reason and nothing else, that makes this a worthwhile piece of kit. I'm having trouble learning my camera. Hang with Blackie. We're a little bit senile sometimes, okay? But the ferrocerium rod is thick, as you can obviously see, compared to the standard ferrocerium rod. That's a big bow hunker. So, to review, you have a big, good ferrocerium rod. You have a pencil sharpener built in. Now, according to the literature that came with it, you could take that screw out and use that as an emergency cutting edge, because it's a razor sharp piece of stainless steel, very thick, and would probably make a decent little cutting tool. You have the striker bar back here for your matches and etc. You have the holes built in for processing ammunition, and the whole block is a big block of magnesium for those of you that like to shave down magnesium. Pretty well thought out piece of kit. Like I said, I'm not a fan of magnesium bars. This one I like. And if I was going to carry one, this is it. I have decided to put this into my kit, into my bag in my vehicle. I think it would serve a good purpose. I've been showing Mrs. Blackie how to use this. She likes it. And it's easier for her to make a bird's nest, because all she's got to know how to do is stick a stick and sharpen a pencil. She can make a bird's nest with that, and then the other tender stuff I've taught her, she can make a fire. She can take this and shave it down, put a bird's nest on top of it, strike, ignite it, whoosh. If you're wanting to teach somebody to use a magnesium, get one of these. These Walmart cheapy things, waste of money. The ferrocerium rods fall out, they break too easy. The magnesium, you'll work and work and work and get a pile of magnesium, and then when you do get a spark, if you get a spark out of that little magnesium rod, whew, it's gone. This gives you multiple options to start a fire. It's a multi-tool for a fire starting tool. In my kit, for my usage, I believe in multitasking. I don't like one-use tools. I like things to have multiple possibilities of uses that I can carry up here and how to use them separately. Now, the fact that I often carry a sidearm, this allows me to break down ammunition and use the gunpowder. I have already used it to break down a piece of a misfiring 9mm that I've tried several times and it didn't go. It was a dud. But I salvaged the bullet out of it, chink chink, and took the bullet home. Sound frivolous? As tough as ammunition is to get today, I saved the bullet. You know, I could use the powder for a fire starter. I can process .223 caliber or really small. You could probably get a .243 or something in that hole too. So it's worth it for the ferrocerium rod. Good heavy ferrocerium rod right there. Okay, that's enough rambling for Blackie. I don't bring kit to you guys unless I honestly think it's worth a dog. Like I've said in some other videos, I've bought stuff, tried stuff, seen stuff, you know, people have given me stuff, and I've gave it a fair and honest try. And if you don't hear from me, it's because I don't believe. I'm never going to tell you I think this is a worthwhile piece of kit unless I believe it. This is going into my vehicle bag. One like this is going into Ms. Blackie's bag because she's already showed she can make bird nests with this. And it gives her some confidence. She can figure out how to grab a lemon that snaps, and she can figure out how to make a bird's nest. With that and the other fire gear I got, she'll make a fire. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I enjoyed doing things for you. I really do. Please leave your comments, thoughts, suggestions. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Blackie for Shaman's Forge Bushcraft. Wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.